Have you ever heard the phrase, jack of all trades, master of none? Well, I think that kind of sums up what I wanted to address today, and that is, how do you find a good attorney to help you with your legal issue? Well, I think there's a number of ways that you could do that, and probably one way that you're going to seek some good advice is you might ask other people who have had a similar issue. Who did you use? What was the result? Did you like that experience? Did they do a good job? And you're going to look for some recommendations. You're going to look for really somebody who has third-party credibility. Now, you also might do your own independent research. You might do a Google search. You might search around on YouTube and find some people who are at least speaking to the issues that you have. Now, understand, if somebody's giving you advice on YouTube, it's not really legal advice because you don't have an attorney-client relationship, but maybe they are giving you some general answers to your questions. Now, another way that you could find the expert in your area is you could look for an attorney who is board certified. So board certification is an optional choice that an attorney can make to distinguish themselves from the crowd. So, for example, in Texas, there are about 120,000 attorneys who are licensed to practice law. But only about 6,800 of those attorneys are board certified. So it's about 5%. Now, in board certification, there's about 28 different areas of law where somebody could seek to be certified. For example, I am board certified in estate planning and probate. That does not mean I'm an expert in real estate law. In fact, I don't hold myself out to be an expert in real estate law because that's not my area of practice. So to be board certified, there are certain qualifications and characteristics that you have to meet. For example, you have to practice law for at least 5 years in the area where you are seeking to be board certified. You have to have recommendations and referrals from attorney colleagues, from a judge, and then you have to pass a very rigorous exam. And once you've done all those things and you've passed the test, you have to maintain that certification by assuring that you have satisfied your continuing education requirements every year, which by the way are above and beyond the general education requirements that all attorneys must meet. And then you also have to maintain your practice area in that field of law. So does that mean that an attorney who is not board certified is not a good attorney? No, not really. I mean, there's some great attorneys who just chose not to be board certified, and that's fine. But what I would encourage you to do as you are looking for an attorney, find the expert in the field. Find somebody who specializes in your area of need and let them guide you to a competent legal solution.